Guys, it's me again. I'm back online. I'm actually talking today about e-commerce platforms, and I'm going to talk about them from two different standpoints. So first, I'll talk about just simply e-commerce platforms that I think are some of the best out there for you to do e-stores and that kind of stuff, as well as how I work all the time with WordPress. So I'm going to look at some of the top e-commerce platforms and share this with you. First one I want to share with you is Shopify. And you guys probably have heard of Shopify. It's an app. There's different ways to sell all kinds of stuff. Facebook Messenger, Facebook Shop, Pinterest Bible pins. I mean, this is probably the biggest and easiest one out there. And so you can see the pricing in here, which I want to share. Online, you've got these pricings for credit cards, $29 a month for your basic starting business. You can see down here that you have a couple staff accounts, unlimited products, unlimited file storage, which is a big deal if you're doing digital. So make sure you remember that. If you need retail packaging, you've got that. And then all this in here. So Shopify is a very good literal shop business software, and I highly recommend it. So Shopify is probably the best one. But again, there's a cost associated. So let's look at some other ones. Second one I want to look at today is this one. It's called Gumroad. Now, Gumroad, it starts at $10 a month, and it includes unlimited bandwidth and payments at 3.5%, 30 cents per charge, which is really pretty doggone good. And so anyway, you can take every type of payment just like that. Easy native payouts, it says, and there's a lot of creators using it. It's much more kind of tech kind of savvy, and you can see it's got a lot of options for how the setups work. It's simple setup. You sell like a pro does. Look at how good it looks inside of mobile. Got great analytics, customer management, and build your audience. All this good stuff in here. A lot of folks are using it. That's Gumroad. And so anyway, it's probably one of the easiest to understand as far as pricing goes. All right, so then the next one I want to share with you is Sellfy. And so again, it's $9 per month. You've got an online store, all of this great stuff. This is actually really great. Now, Gumroad's initial comes with more of this integrations and whatnot, but this one has a little bit more with Pro. Now, here's the thing. Remember, Shopify has all of this, plus it has the ability to do, inside of Messenger and that kind of stuff, Amazon Enterprise. You don't get that with these others, with Gumroad or Sellfy. So, I mean, you really need to think about what you want to do here. So, Sellfy's a good cheap option, but again, I think Shopify is the best overall, and Gumroad is more of your tech-savvy folks. You've got Selz. It's the next one. Selz is great because you can start free. It's the only one you can do free, and look at the processing. It's a lot cheaper than Gumroad and than Sellfy, and it comes with a lot more stuff here. You've got all kinds of whatever integrations and whatever at the second level, which is where you want to keep moving to. You got unlimited at the second level. Free is $5. You can check it out. And again, at the second level, you can really, get a good distance. By standards, you've got a lot. So it offers a lot more than Shopify. But again, back to Shopify, I believe it offers the most as far as like Messenger, Facebook selling, and all that kind of stuff. Shopify has the most different options of any of them, and it's the biggest brand of any of them. So again, Shopify is going to be my most, the one I would say is the best one to use overall. Gumroad second, Sellfy third, and then Selz. Now, here's the thing that's important for me, and I'm going to share with you what I do with my clients and why it's kind of important. First thing is yes, Selz and all the others you can see have WordPress plugins. So here's Selz WordPress plugin, which is very important to me. And here you can see, I'll bring back to WooCommerce in just a minute. And then you can see the Shopify plugin right here. This is their e-commerce plugin. And the catch is that it's no longer available for download. So you really can't utilize Shopify the same way as you used to inside of the way it was. But if you can get the plugin, you can put it into your system. It's just not going to be updated anymore. And they're forcing people to go pretty much pop out of their site and go into Shopify to do the purchases. Now on Sellfy, this one hasn't been updated a long time, but it does exist, and you can embed your page and your stuff, your store, all directly into your site. And it's got a good rating. It's 4.5, 5 stars, a couple 3 stars there, but it's not being updated, so it's not a great option. And then you've got official Gumroad WordPress plugin. Now, it's updated, it's running the correct way, it's got some great overlays or whatever. And so for this reason, if you're using WordPress, I would start with either Gumroad or with Selz. And if you start with Selz, what's great about it is you've got a free version for your folks to test. So personally, if you want to do Shopify, or if you want to do shopping, e-commerce, e-store overall, if you just want to have something, you don't care about price, and you want to have the most options, Shopify is going to be your best. It just ranks the best. However, if you want to have more than this, and you want it to be embeddable in WordPress, then you really need to think about either using Gumroad, which is a great option, or my favorite for that, Selz. So then Selz becomes the best. When it comes to WordPress, Selz is going to be your best because it has the best plugin. Second best is going to be Gumroad for WordPress. Now, let me bring you back to one last thing. I can't have an e-store conversation and not tell you about WooCommerce. WooCommerce overall is the best platform for inside of doing what you want to do in WordPress. And so if you're going to use an e-commerce solution that overcomes all of the barriers and has all the issues taken care of and fully integrates with WordPress, it's WooCommerce. However, you're going to have to find a place to put your digital sales stuff. So if you're doing a site that sells digital stuff, I'm going to encourage you to go with Selz or Gumroad. And Selz is my favorite because you can start cheap. If you're going to go with something where you sell retail products like coffee or something like that, WooCommerce is going to keep you from paying big bills on everyone else's costs and price. And you can see a lot of companies use and connect with WooCommerce. So again, if you're going to go with the best product out there, it's got to be Shopify. Hands down, look at all this stuff it can do. If you're going to go with the best product for your solution inside of WordPress, it's either going to be Gumroad, and this is for anybody that's doing digital downloads, Gumroad or Selz. If you're looking to use WordPress for regular e-store, whatever means, WooCommerce, folks. And I can show you how to set all those up in later tutorials, but for now, that's all for this e-store thing. That's my recommendations. That's what I tell my clients, and that's my inside scoop for today. Thanks for tuning into Nerd Chic. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time.